the Rolls Royce engine, which is used the world over in various civil aviation and military jets, which they have. They have a good industry in advanced materials. They have some good innovative projects. They also, as I said, they also have something on propulsion for ships, for aircraft carriers especially, and they are now graduating into electric propulsions, which will take some time to come, that technology. But that was one of the proposals or one of the ideas that was floated, that where they can help India or the Indian Navy was in generating or in taking forward the proposal for electric propulsion.
So is this, these are kind of stuff they already developed or in the process?
They are in the process, but one project which everybody knows, it's a public knowledge. Rolls Royce had been working with DRDO, with GTRE in fact, to be more specific, in trying to develop a jet engine for India's Tejas light combat aircraft. It has been a long-standing project. They worked together very closely, but somehow it didn't meet the requirement. They couldn't go beyond the 80 kilonewton thrust as far as that engine power was concerned. And Indian Air Force and the HAL and the Aeronautical Development Agency finally not junked that project, but didn't take that engine for the LCA Tejas. Instead went for the G404 engine for LCA Tejas. But there are, one learnt during the workshop when we were interacting with different people, that there are many takeaways from that project where they worked there so long. And both DRDO and the British company, as well as the British government sector, I would say labs or whatever that they have, equivalent of DRDO, can work or build upon the lessons learned during that project, was something that was talked about, and that is where they are looking at. But as I said, the futuristic project that they are looking at is the electric propulsion for Indian Navy.
So the Indian Navy is actively looking at
electric propulsion going forward. I mean, it's like I said, it is not yet a fully developed technology, but somewhere it has to start, that kind of cooperation. And if it happens to be a cooperation that you start off at the early stage of its development, then it's a spin-off for both countries, and that's where they're looking at it. They're very, very keen to offer it. And of course, Rolls-Royce still hasn't given up hopes to become part of the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft project, which the Indian Air Force has in its plans in the next decade, where it is competing with GE as well as with Safran, as we know, from France. But Rolls-Royce, being Rolls-Royce, they're trying their best to sort of offer the best possible deal for the Indian Air Force.